You know, sometimes all you need in life is a good stretch. Have you ever had like such a stretch that makes you think, holy shit, this felt nice? You should get one every morning. I didn't do mine today, kinda. To be honest, having this many Federation top brass here makes me nervous. I mean, just do your job, even if you do a perfect job, the top brass or your CEO will still fire you, you know? Your job security is non-existent to anyone. Even the hardest workers, you can still get just fucked over. That's how it goes in capitalism. Yippee. The performance score seems to have quieted down. Yeah, maybe the new weapon demonstration is over. Is the demonstration over? We wasted time here and got stuck outside when entry restrictions were placed. How was the new weapon? I guess it was something like a giant AMWS. I mean, it depends on which weapon we're talking about. If you're talking about Omega, then yes, that was huge, but Helos is kind of small, depending. Actually, she's kind of big sometimes, if you catch my drift. Sorry. Shion. Like, she could have gotten us, like, better seats. Like, she could have been like, hey, you know, Shion, come get some good seats. But instead, we had to sit on the lowly seats. Well, she was probably, maybe she was waiting for us, because that's a big coincidence that she would be there waiting. She knew it. Babies, I mean, never mind. I wouldn't mind her babysitting me, even though I don't, I'm not a baby anymore. I'm an adult. Hopefully nothing weird. Come, let's visit them, Shion, come on. You already had a hard time talking with each other before that. Good, good. You know, trying is better than not trying, sometimes. Who's that kiddo? Why is there a random kiddo? He looks familiar. Hey, that's a crayon. Do you want to draw it, kiddo? Someone needs to tell the kiddo to say thank you. And don't draw on the floor. Like, they picked the wrong person to babysit. Jesus Christ, she sucks as a mom. But she learned her lesson. Yeah, let's see what he drew on the floor. Let's see. Do we have to wash it away because it's ugly, or... Nephilim. Well, he's a pretty good artist, if I may say so. That's a pretty good drawing in 2 seconds. Maybe he wants to become a mangaka, you know, drawing his own manga one day. Yay, I love to entertain old men.
Section 7より先はセキュリティレベル B 何よりコスモス計画の保安部には私から連絡を
Maybe they planned it though that Shion comes, like something is gonna happen, maybe.
この先のターミナルからトランスポーターそれでベクターの研究棟まで行けるはず
Like it seems a little bit too... Wait, drawing is still there. That is some good drawing, I have to say. Oh wait, a free item, yoink. Decoder. Damn it, see, it always pays off to look around everywhere, even if the room maybe wants to get out, because we're supposed to get out. Well, guess we're just gonna go here, because well, why wouldn't we? I mean, the thing is, there's still a box in the other room there, I mean, but it looks like the other people are still there, so we can't really go there. Omega Res Novae. The true Omega modeled after the Omega technology possessed by the immigrant fleet. The Galaxy Federation government has a suitable pilot, so it's clearly at the advantage. All that's left is for the two to link, probably. Well, I mean, he didn't look very stable. But, you know, maybe I mean, they have the other one. Just what kind of human being is able to pilot that monster? What sort of information doesn't make it to me? But I would imagine he's a Valiant with specially strengthened piloting ability or something. Whatever he is, when you analyze the collected data, it looks like it would be enough to make any pilot go insane. Yes, when you think about that, I suppose there's no question about that he's not a normal human being. The thing is, what if it's the little kid? You know, that's pretty suspicious. Okay, where's our transporter? That was a very impressive demonstration. That's all well and good, but is Omega's pilot alright? The Omega is controlled by a human pilot, but only a select few know the identity of the pilot. I mean, we know it already. Like, you can piece the pieces together. Like, 100% it's a kiddo. And you just know. Because they're making it a big deal. You're not just like, oh, you know, he's a pilot. They're making it a big... Oh, there was a save point. Well, no, I'm already gone. Well, not like we needed that point anyways, but... Wait, it's not the same way we came from, right? Or is it? Looks like Omega still needs adjustment. The pilot is having trouble. Panavian star system. I have not heard. Ignore's got to it. Why? Yeah, that's been happening a lot lately. It's only a matter of time before they reach this planet. I wonder if the integrated weapon system will make it in time. The thing is, it feels like every single NPC has like dialogue that you can trigger with a square button press. But why make it so that you have to press that button before the message appears? Like, I would kind of think it should just say it anyways. Like, it's a wasted button press. I have to sneeze. Oops, I'm sorry about that. God bless America. I mean, we kind of had an AGWS in the first game, and they were quite... I mean, they probably weren't useless. I just didn't use them well enough, I guess. Who the hell are you? No civilians besides those affiliated with Vector are permitted past this point. I mean, we are... You're with Vector? I apologize. If you're looking for the joint research facility, it's 2 blocks ahead. Well, thanks for asking us who we are. You know, he's just doing his job, so... Oh, aren't you the one who used to be the Kipi ex-development chief? Yes. Do you want to go on a date? Too bad about the mock battle today, and I really mean that. Well, that new android seems kind of sinister, you know? Well, I kind of expected, you know, kos-mos going against Telos, so it was a little bit of a disappointment. There's a lot of stuff about Telos' development that even we haven't been told. To begin with, that Wolf Mantle guy who's in charge of development. How did he wind up working here? We don't even know who he is. I mean, he's pretty smart, I guess. A little bit smart, but... the area below here is Section 9. It's used entirely for transporting in materials for the research ward. It's also used as a passageway during emergencies. But it seems like there's hard-working people at work here, so we shouldn't bother them. I can afford this was Ellen for some reason. Is that you, Uzuki, Chief? Everyone's down below. They're a bit depressed about the results of today's mock battle. Can we also talk about kos-mos or to her? I've seen your face somewhere before. I know you're the person in the photo on Chief Allen's desk. You're the former chief and his girlfriend. Welcome to the research ward. Brought the elevator here to reach Vector's laboratory. They seem somewhat frantic. Maybe it's because of the mock battle today. Mind you, that section's always disorganized and frantic. Well, that's not nice to tell to me. Because it means that my friends are stupid. It's not a place you can go normally, but I heard there's another Omega there that was developed separately from the current Omega. And they are pretty obsessed with the Omegas here. The Alpha and the Omega. We can pass. Right, if you take that elevator down, you can go to Vector's laboratory. What's below that? What are you talking about? I've never heard of anything further down. I mean, the guy just said there's a... Get nervous when that girl from Vector is here. She probably means Miyuki, right? Oh, I don't mean that I don't get along with her or anything. Well, you know... she's the kind of girl that is probably really easy to get along with. You just need to be in the right mood to have a person screaming around and being a little bit, you know, of a nuisance. Even though she's not a nuisance, that makes it sound too mean. More like a girl who's easily excited. Too easily excited, maybe even. Oh, well, I was drinking and did the game crash? Maybe it just takes a while. Because it has to load. Whoa, okay, wait. It's coming. Home. Not for England though. I mean, it's a black screen. Wait, can I? It's the no, it's crashed because I can't minimize it. Yeah, the emulator crashed. Why do I hear sound? There we go. I didn't do anything. Like I just tapped out and well, damn. I guess the emulator really needed some. I can't. Any sec. What the hell? Any second? It changed my setting. It literally changed my setting right now because suddenly the X button was the confirmation button. Or am I going insane? Hey everyone.
みんなも元気そうで。
I mean, she could have done a better job. Let's be honest here.
ところで、もうここの
Yeah, Ellen is the chief here. Pay him some respects. You will always be our chief. Yeah. Ellen seems a little bit depressed. Like his portraits always look very sad. And I guess we are not allowed to go see her or what? Oh, we are. I mean, Shion, you're also doing your best, like you're infiltrating stuff and, you know, you're looking for the truth. That's also important. She would probably think you got drip. Because, well, she didn't have drip in the first game. Second game, a little bit more drippy, but now dripped out of the wazoo. Oh, Ellen, do you even have to ask that? I mean, you're the one who left. Should they just keep on crying about it? No, they should move on. Like, it's nice to have a private island. I don't think Togashi can pay for it yet, so he can just quit. But something will happen, 100%. Like, we are just not gonna leave this without anything bad happening. Tomorrow what? But we just said we're leaving. Oh, wow! Ellen, she said yes. I think that won't happen because to the next day tomorrow something will happen that will delay our date. I hope. 7 PM? That's like at nighttime almost. I mean, he has to work, I guess, so. It's kind of late, isn't it? Like going on a date at 7 PM. Unless you have some other ulterior motives afterwards. You sly fox, Ellen. It is. Oh, he's gonna make everyone mad. He's gonna say something that will trigger them. That's what we would expect, but maybe he's not. Oh, so, I mean, maybe he wanted to do it, but maybe also, yeah. Well, you're all fired, idiots. That's a big ship. I will do that. What? Wait, can I have Cosmos then? Like we can just put it onto the junkyard.
コスモスの廃棄処分の決定、何ですかこれ。
そのままの意味ですよ。
I mean, probably because they think, Kos-mos did her job a little bit. Now T-Elos is way stronger, we can mass produce her, so no need for Kos-mos anymore. And we should destroy her, because otherwise other companies can probably get something out of it and make their own whatever.
残念ですが、このままスクラップということです。
Thing is that Kos-mos should also have human rights. Why? She's like a human a little bit, so you can't just scrap it. Hopefully. Let's see. I suppose I will return to the hotel for now. The thing is, we're gonna make an infiltration in here. Why? Like Alan is gonna tell us, oh, they're planning to scrap Kos-mos. We can't let it happen, and then we're gonna infiltrate this place and we're gonna get Kos-mos out of here. Linos text tips? The thing is, I quickly need to change. What the fuck just happened? I quickly need to change my settings in the emulator with the controller, because Jesus Christ, I don't know why it changed that. Maybe like it literally changed my button stuff while it tried to crash itself and it didn't crash. I have no idea. Okay. Now everything should be fine again. Well, guess we're gonna sleep. Till Alan gives us a call and then goes, hey, Shion, they're trying to delete your girlfriend and we can't let it happen. Because, well, losing your girlfriend is probably a bad thing to happen. Like, have you ever seen a person that wants to lose their boyfriend or girlfriend? No. That would be kind of weird. Because, well, you're in love, and when you're in love, you're in love. Nothing can stop you. That kind of love. Yeah, I can't say that word. Unrequited love. It's like the kind of love that always is there for you, regardless of what you do. If you want to kill someone, they would allow it to happen because they want to protect you. And if you go to prison for 15 years, they would still be there loving you afterwards. It's a pretty damn huge monitor. Well, maybe that's gonna be our second job one day.
この映像から情報を引き出せる？すぐには無理。ええ、お願い。この T 兵器と素性の知らない
Unknown developer.
そんなものが政府の叩けばいろいろ出てくると思うわ。こっちに回したってことは
No. I mean the other part of Vector, but not like the good people in Vector.
確かにそう。でもテロスの姿、私たちの知らないところで。
And we have to put a stop to it. Kanan. Another one, who maybe is the reason he is called Kanan. What if Kanan is a spy? I mean, we have a private island, so we are stacked. Oh, never mind. I mean, I wouldn't mind paying doctors for certain services. Like finding my dad. I mean, it's like Shion then, actually, kinda. Also, is it even safe to call her from a hotel like this? Like, I mean, maybe we have a NordVPN placement, but... And she's trying to warn about Kos-mos, probably. He only wanted to find me, but he's like launching noses everywhere to kill people. That's not good, just to find a little girl. Yeah.
拡大するグノーシス現象はでもそうではなく死を今起きているグノーシス現象
Then but what is it?
存在がこの宇宙のそんなまさか 自らの贖罪のためにあり続ける大切な人のことを願い続け。贖罪？
You can spoil it for us, Nephilim. Just say it.
自分と同じくらい彼はこの世界を捨ててもいい。
That's not good.
死よ、私たちがどこに行こうとしているのか知っているのはコスモスだけ。コスモスの心を開かせることができるのだから。待って。
Well, she told you enough. You need to get back to Kos-mos.
コスモスの心。
You need to open it because she's in love with you, you're in love with her, and if you unite again, everyone can be happy. Even Chaos, who for some reason randomly sits on top of a house.
伝えられなかった。
But you did tell her.
今
Kinda.
のシオンにとっては辛すぎる真実。知らないまま通り過ぎることができるのなら。
I mean, the thing is, wouldn't it be like way easier to tell someone the whole truth behind it, even if they would be like, oh, what the fuck is going on, than spoiling it in ways that are so cryptic that you wouldn't really know what your job kinda is.
真実を知ることが幸せになるとは
But the truth is necessary.
知らないで済めばその方
Not
が
always.
でも時として真実の方がシオンがここにいることが
Yeah, because you're kind of pushing her into that direction, but without telling her the real truth.
知らなければいけないん
Then
だ
just do it.
そうかもしれない。でも
Like she won't suddenly get a heart attack and die because of it.
僕がこの世界に存在することも君すべてがある一点へと流れゆく
Yeah, maybe we don't have free will. Maybe it's all meant to just happen.
そこにあるべくしてあるもの
私は未来の姿が
Yeah, because you can change the future. But you might think, what? For example, I have two pieces of chicken, and one is on the left and one is on the right, and I eat the one on the left and get a heart attack from it. But I could have also picked the one on the right, which wouldn't have given me a heart attack because it's like so greasy and fat that I would survive that, so I wouldn't have known. But what if fate made me pick the one that makes me die, but fate could have also made me pick the one on the right? Like, what if I would have picked right, but that, you know the typical thing where it's like, you don't know if that's like meant to happen.
そう人々に教えたのは
僕にできることは限られているこの力をどう使えばいいのかさえ僕は何のために
I mean, I can ask myself the same question.
ケイオス
混沌から生まれる秩序の存在を
Discord. No, that doesn't. I should make a Discord mod joke. It doesn't fit the scene and mood.
そのために僕は
But yeah, so far we know nothing about Chaos. Like, Chaos is still the big question mark. Like, he showed up one day, he punched Gnosis, and everyone is like, yeah, he's always there, he can just do everything.
念のためベクターも調べてみたが
ディミトリもその程度の調査をでもなぜ今になってプロジェクトの中枢に据えたり
それだけあの T 兵器が魅力的だった
I
という
mean,
ことか
that T weapon system is pretty
ベクタ
attractive
ーの影響力を排除したかったとも考え
in multiple ways.
そうね
もう一つエルザに関すあの超救命隊を突破するためオメガが装備している総転移砲並みの出力が必要である
How are we gonna get that?
ありえない話ねシステムが
We
不安
can't.
定
I
なも
mean,
のを
we
使用
could
で
we
き
could
るはずなの
infiltrate and steal the Omega
第
away.
一ディミトリが許可を出す
では現在の連邦の技術では
エルザの救出は諦めろってこと
I mean, they will probably maybe find a way. I believe in Matthew.
連邦の技術では俺のデータベースにある情報で唯一
The Merkaba.
唯一の兵器
コスモス
Oh, Cosmos.
ES と同程度の出力を出せるコスモスあるいは超救命隊を
無理なこと
I
ば
mean,
か
that's
り
easier to get than the Merkaba, I guess.
あなたは状況分析力がコスモスもすでに廃棄が決定してどうすれば第三種兵装を
If we
装備
just
させ
yoink her,
あの中域に送り込めるというの
失礼だが状況分析ができていな
yeah.
いのはあなたの
She thinks in law unbreaking ways, while we have to think in ways that break the law.
戒厳令の敷かれた危険中域に調査任務のために違法その存在さえ認められない存在しないものを救出しようというのだ
それなりの覚悟
そうだどうせ廃棄処分
Yeah. Just take it. It is no one's thing anymore if you just want to throw it away, right?
大胆なことを考
Like,
え
the thing is, I
るのね
guess there's a law though. Like, you can dumpster diving is actually kind of illegal, but at the same time, nobody really should care because, well, you know, people who do that most likely need to do it because they can't pay normally.
捨ておけと言ったの。恐れながら、あのオメガは元は我らのもの。外科。何とぞ
No, we don't need Omega.
その必要は
We have something greater than Omega.
そのわけは先のレンヌルシャトー撤退の件についても何とぞ。外科のお考えを
You
お聞かせ
too
願います。
stupid to understand it. I don't need to explain it.
元へと戻ってプロジェクトゾハルに対する手も打ってある。審問官長のお前が口本来の主あれは我そのような話この現に15年前ミルチアで渡出すぎるなマーグリス
Yeah, just listen to it.
セルギウスのように己が欲に取り込ま
I guess that's the Pope.
いえ
You know, they're both
疲れているよう
pretty much similar to each other. Like,
しばらく休むが
they think of them more than they should.
すべては神の意志何も考えず
And the thing is, Margulis, you're kind of stupid if you believe in this shit. Oh yeah, let's just believe without asking the questions. You should never do that. Even if that guy is a god, you shouldn't believe it. You should question anyways.
ご苦労だったね。この螺旋に組まれた雲のあとは彼女が真実を手に望んでその意図を自らの人とはなぜ常に
I mean, isn't he literally doing the same? Like, he's searching for something
意
too?
識は無限の可能性を秘めているもの。
Also, I would say we have limits. Like, people always say, you know, there's a limit to humans too. There just is.
追い求めれば。いずれ
And no, we will never be able, I mean, in video games and science fiction and all that stuff, we will be able to create stuff that makes us think like, holy shit, we have space travel. But no, we will never have it
創作
in real
している
life.
のでしょう。
I mean, we do have space travel, but we don't have the kind of stuff that makes it possible. Like, we will never find a way to make energy happen that we can use to then literally space travel in lightning years. That's impossible. We can create so much energy. It's impossible. That sounds like I'm a doomer, but
だからこそ僕らにふさわしい世界それをなせるのは他なる夢
I don't have any dreams. I have no future, but I have possibilities. But what are possibilities for someone who doesn't want to use
彼
them?
女は誕生したすべては定められた
And the thing is, he's going to be a pushover. Like, we are going to have to fight him. He's going to be like, whoa, I don't know my own existence. What's happening? And then we kill him.
主任になんて説明コスモスの廃棄処分が決定したなんて言えるわけ
And maybe we can pay them off. Like, maybe if we give them enough money, they will let us have Cosmos.
しながら歩いていると危ないわよ。
水
リチリー主任、少しいいかしら。
Don't get the wrong idea, Alan.
急ぎシオンに連絡を取ってパーソナルの連絡先わかる
それはいいですけど何か
コスモスの廃棄決定そのことで彼女に相談があるのもちろんあなたにも一緒に来て
But Alan won't do anything good. Don't let him come along.
実は僕もコスモスのことをどう
安心してちょうだいそのための悪巧みよ
No, Alan is going from a doomer to a bloomer now. It's gonna be like, wow, yay! Cosmos is allowed to live.
で
一応こちらでテロスについて関係する事象はどの計画の立案から予算編成
I mean, the budget must be pretty high.
機密保持
いいえ最初から
そんなことってあり第一軍はあれを
さあねでもね表が真っ白ってことは
Depending on where we're talking about down. Huh.
コスモスって
いいえコスモスに限らず工事 AI の
UM and Cube. I mean, that sounds expensive, but we can probably get one.
ハイパースペース内を返さないと要するに移送の際には何ら
実は1週間ほど前
We're gonna steal that. Oh. That's a lot of tons. I mean, I guess a spaceship would weigh. I don't know how much a normal airplane weighs. Obviously over a ton. Maybe the thing is, I don't want to sound stupid. Like an elephant is like 1 ton around that wide. How much is a plane?
対して出航時は3750.7ドミニコ型の定員は3名。このつまりペイロードから何かが運び出された。通常コンテナターミナルに運び込まれ、たとえそれが政府の機密であっても。ところがこいつには
記録がなかった。
Damn.
そう。コスモスのメンテに最低限必要な機材の総重量。
そうね。
Okay, you shouldn't ask for the weight of a lady, but you know, I have to read this. Oh, Cosmos, you're heavy.
かなりビンゴに近いかもね。これがフィフスエルサレムで建造。
だったら、あのテロスの開発、でも、一体何のために。
さあ、でも、まるで関係してますよって言ってる。何かをごまかすために。
Everything is going too deep. Hey, Miyuki. The thing is, Miyuki, you wouldn't understand. I mean, she would understand it, but she wouldn't have said anything smart, so.
ところで、この前頼んでおいた件。まあ、バッチリ。シオン。いい？この世には知らなくていいこともある。
Don't tell me he had an affair.
それでも。
I mean, yeah, obviously.
これは15年前。
連邦先進技術特別これが当時のユーティック機関。
はい。
And he was a part of it. My daddy.
間違いなかったのね。
はい。
父さんはユーティック機関のか、やはり父さんと水来派が何らかの接点があったって。
だからって先輩のお父さんがグノーシスを召喚したと決まったわけじゃない。
I mean, but you know, the pieces are connecting.
ほらよくあるでしょ。
But the thing is, you know, it's not her fault. I mean, it's her dad's fault in a way then, but you don't have to live for the sins of your fathers.
は？
なんつう例えよそれ。
I mean, Miyuki just said something smart. Why is everyone bullying her for saying something smart? She was totally right.
いいの、気にしないで。最初から予想していたことだし。
I mean, everyone that works in politics is incompetent, so. I mean, maybe your dad didn't know though, like.
私が事件に関係することを兄さんがむしろすっきりしたわ。
The thing is, you know, family is like a thing where, personally,
だから
it's not always bad if someone in your family is a bad person. Like, let's do an example, like, if Hitler was my granddad, I wouldn't be like, oh shit, I should feel bad for that. But, you know, Shino's like taking kind of like, oh, my dad was doing this, oh shit. And she's in her consciousness, she's like, oh fuck. She's like to blame too because it's her dad, but she had nothing to do with it in a way, right? Just like how I did nothing with World War II if Hitler was my granddad. And I'm German, yeah, I'm not Austrian, so I can't even, he can't even be my grand. I mean, he could be, but no. Yeah. Good timing, Alan. Just napping. Maybe this is what Chaos meant, that, you know, maybe she wouldn't really understand, or she wouldn't really be able to live through the truth, because, I mean, that just put a strain on her. So if she would know even more of the truth than just her daddy being a baddie, maybe.
通信がつながったと思ったら急に倒れちゃったんで。ま、僕が一番。
そっか。
もっとも100万光年離れていても真っ先に。
I mean, if I would be a girl, I would be wet. If you would get a better haircut.
さっきまで MC に来てもらっていたんですけど、いろいろと無理してるんじゃないですか?
A little bit. And, you know, there's too many things on our mind.
もう大丈夫。
Things we don't even have a blankie.
今日はいろいろあったか
Like,
ら。
how about putting a blankie on us, Alan? That would help.
一緒に
ゆりさんから。
ええ、相談したいことがあるから。でも調子が悪いようでしたら日時
No, no, no. We have to do it fast. We are fine.
でも
If we drink some water.
いや
No
いいです
date.
よ。水良委員の話の方が重要です。僕との約束なんか気にし
I
な
mean,
くて
we
も
we can just do it before 7 p.m. though. Like, you have like 8 hours.
今
Like,
なんかしてる暇ないですよ。
ねえ、ちょっと。
ええ。
Alan is getting his wish of going on a date. And we can talk about, well, we're probably gonna work, we're probably gonna talk about work-related things, right? Most likely. Like, they're gonna be like, wow, work, am I right? And yeah, work, I guess. Yeah, work. Something we all have to do, sadly, because if we don't, we can't pay the bills. Damn, is that a burrito I'm seeing? And some coffee from Starbucks?
気持ちいい。
It's good.
夜の空気って好き。
And the view.
ここらへん。
ごめんね。こん
I
な
mean,
形
we're having dinner right now. Like, this dinner is better than dinner at like some fancy stupid
こうい
restaurant.
ったシチュエーションの方
You know, because it's like casual. You know, going on a cafe date is like more like, oh, whoa, whoa, fancy. This is more like, you know, like how you would go out with your girlfriend if you're like together for a longer time. Without it anything special. This once happened to me though, when I drank like a hot chocolate
よかった。
from like an automat or vending machine thing. They are freaking hot as
豪
fuck.
華なディナーが大な。
豪華ってこれただのプロシュートですよ。
もう。
Yeah,
軽食
stupid
だって
Alan.
立派なディナーになるんだから。
Sometimes fast food is even better than elegant food.
前にも。
Deja
先
vu.
輩もね。
Oh no, don't say that. Don't bring up your ex-boyfriend. You don't do that, Shion. You making... Oh no. This is not something you should ever do. If you have a precious memory, or you're creating a precious memory with your new... I mean, they are not dating. But she knows Alan is... You can't bring up the ex-boyfriend.
ケビンさんとその
Like, look, he suddenly has a sad face now. Like, he's like, oh, she still thinks about him.
新人だったから。
そう
Look, I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad for him right now. Jesus Christ. Like, he is maybe a wuss. And he's maybe sometimes doing or saying things that are cringy, bingy. But, Shion, come on, how dense can you be? That is the ultimate denseness I've ever seen.
いつまでそこにいるつもりだ。
Who's hiding? Oh, it's the Doctor Omnus.
さすが。
Doctors, I mean,
簡単に後ろは取らせて。
maybe he is a spy.
何の用だ。
担当直入に聞くわ。
Can we trust Canon?
俺の
そんな上塗りされた情報には知りたいのは作られた時の。
Nothing of your business.
どういう意味だ。
あら、ごまかすつもり。ベクターの機密データにのみ記載。プログラムかな。あなたの思考に組み込ま
But
れ
the
て
thing
い
is,
る
maybe
はず
he
よ
doesn't know it either. Like, he's so programmed that he has it in his head, but he's like doing it like without knowing.
プログラムカナンだと。俺のデータベースにはそんな。
白を切るつもり？
待ってくれ。そんなプログラムが存在するのか。
Huh. I mean, we don't know if he's lying or not.
本人にさ。いいわ。
It's a cool name, though.
これは
ベクターから手に入れた。真偽を確かめたいのなら。
Well, maybe he wants to find it out too, you know? He wants to find out more about
そう
himself
そう
in that way
忠
then.
告あなたがそのプログラムの存在をあなたの行動に何かしらもし私たちの邪魔をするような
We will be nice. Canon is not gonna do anything bad. I hope. Canon, are you? Let's all be friends together. No spying, no lying. telling everyone everything. You know how friends should be. Even though you don't need to tell your friends everything. Like sometimes you don't need to do that. Like friends don't tell each other everything. Okay, spaceport. What was the spaceport again? The thing is, I'm gonna cut it short here because I have to do something later. We have a lot of money, 2000 G. I wish I would be a G. You know, like the original OG. When I played GTA San Andreas back in the day as a kid, I didn't even know what OG means. Original gangster. But it was cool to say it, like, oh, I'm the OG. Good night.